Jamie.
That's Emma.
We're going to talk about tea.
Yeah, that's what we do.
And drink it.
What tea we got?
We've got white tea. Midnight white tea.
Midnight white tea.
White tea.
Moonlight white tea. That we bought from Pico Tea in Edinburgh. Which has a website, which we will link. So you can order it yourself if you think that this is the type of tea that's for you. Which you should, because it's actually really good tea. Emma's not tried it. Initial thoughts?
It is a really good tea. I like white tea because it's really light, so you can just drink it and drink it and drink it.
We've got a dinky little teapot today. This is it compared to the size of my hand. And I reckon we'll probably get about 4 or 5 flushes out of that, easily.
So you could just have it all day.
Yeah, easy. And you get like 3 or 4 cups out of the pot when you're using dinky little cups like this.
Yeah, we've used half in these 2 cups. Anyway, shall we get on with the point of what we're doing?
Do we have a point?
Not really.
No, we don't.
No, but today we have a point.
We
always have a point.
Yeah, well, mostly today we have more of a point than most other days.
Oh no, we'll have a point. It's just that we probably wouldn't make it.
That's true. We're going to manage to make it today. We're going to get it.
Yes!
Okay, the point of today, in a sort of vaguely, look at us, this is our first thing, we're going to actually try and stick to the point instead of mostly just talking about Doctor Who, is that we're going to give an overview of the 5 main
types of tea.
Yeah. It wasn't rehearsed or anything.
No.
So, we know what we're doing.
Yes.
So we decided we're going to start our reviews with the lightest of the teas, the white tea, which is really light. Emma made it able, which is backwards because the way that iPad flips things around. I should probably apologise. We were going to use an actual camera, but I can't find a tripod, so we might be able to reverse that. Maybe when you watch this, we'll have figured out editing.
And I'll sit here.
Yeah, and I'll be sitting there. Yeah, what's much more useful than the backwards, maybe not backwards, image that Emma just showed you is this actual tea that we have, so you can see what it looks like. Now, this white tea, it's interesting. It's almost like little needles. The leaves are all wrapped up. They're lovely, and they're super light. Now, white tea is really the least sort of processed tea. It's super just fresh, really. It
does actually look like leaves as well. So they're curled up, but you can still see that it's a leaf. Yeah. And they've got a nice sort of fuzz. Yeah,
the good quality ones like this have a sort of downy fur on them, which is really nice. If you were going to be talking about Indian teas using orange pico, that would be called something.
Fuzz!
Anyway, the next one, which has no OV relevance whatsoever, is green tea, which we will talk about one day. Thank you, Emma. That's better. Yeah. Emma, with her massive hands, will show you. So, this is a Chinese green tea that I'm holding, and it's not a great quality one actually. This one's kind of a bit of a rubbish quality one, but it's still nice big leaves, and good green teas are light and refreshing and lovely. Bad ones are kind of astringent, bitter. But they're a good tea. They're mostly what I drink. They're not mostly what you drink.
No, I usually go black tea.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
We will, but not yet, because there's one more.
Because in between, when you slightly start to ferment the tea, you get oolong tea.
One of the most delicious teas.
It is one of the most delicious teas. You want to do your thing and actually get it so that people can maybe see the oolong tea.
Maybe, possibly see.
Nobody really wants to see it, but so it can range from almost entirely green, basically, through to something indistinguishable from black tea. But most of it sits firmly in the middle, like this one, which is very much a medium one. Yeah. It's probably a Formosa, but it was from an unidentified packet that simply just said oolong. So, who knows, but it tastes like Formosa.
But it's got a bit of a darker colour than green tea.
Yeah, it's always darker than the green tea.
Yeah.
But always lighter than the black tea, but could be almost anything in between. You can get like milk oolongs and stuff, which you don't put milk in them, but are almost milky. It looks, or you get like all sorts of orange blossom and all that stuff.
But at this point, the leaves still kind of look like leaves.
Yeah, they do.
Especially in this one. It looks like bits of leaves rather than whole leaves like the white tea.
Yeah. Black tea. This one's a Darjeeling. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
And it's quite good quality, not too broken. Not like in a tea bag anyway.
But yeah, it's a good quality Darjeeling, that one. We'll maybe drink it later. And we'll talk about it and be like, oh, this Darjeeling's pretty good.
That's pretty much what we'll say about all teas though.
Yeah, we might do. We've got some other ones that we could do that aren't good.
Yeah.
We'll talk about them maybe. And then lastly, of the 5 main types of tea, in my opinion, there'll be some people who are like, but what about Lapsang Souchong? We'll be all like, that's just, black tea that's been shoved over a fire, man. It's just smoked.
These are the main types.
These are the main types. We're not getting into like your like smoked teas or like red's actually quite a main one. We probably should have talked about it. Whoops. We'll get to it one day. Yeah, or like flavoured. If you put flavour in your tea, that's fine.
But it has to have tea in it.
Yeah,
for it to be tea.
Otherwise, it's just talking about nonsense.
Infusion.
Yeah.
I don't mind it being called an infusion.
I mind it being called anything. Lastly, we have pu'er, which is the most processed. And this isn't actually typically what really good pu'er looks like. This is actually totally rubbish pu'er. I got it in a Chinese supermarket, and it was like £1 for a big bag, and I was like, I'll get some of that, and then I've not really drunk it because it's kind of rubbish.
But sometimes that ends up well.
It can sometimes end up well. In this instance, it didn't. And don't drop it into the green tea. It'll get all contaminated. Oh no!
I don't think it went in. I think it went beside.
Essentially, what pu'er tea is black tea that's been let to go off. But that's a bit like saying that like beer is just like liquid bread that's been left to go off. It's a bit more specific than that.
Yeah.
You have like it cultures specific funguses and specific bacteria in it, which break it down in a particular way, and you get a tea that tastes mostly of old boot leather. Yeah. It's really good though. Old boot leather in a good way. Typically, if you get good quality, it's not in loose leaf like that. It's compressed together into a little
brick kind of thing.
Brick thing.
Funny
it's dome
brick.
shaped. That's what I'm doing.
It'd be quite hard to build with.
Oh yeah. You couldn't build a house out of.
Imagine it.
I would
Imagine if you got rectangular bricks and you built the house.
I've got some rectangular bricks of black tea that you got from Cutty's Ark.
You could build a house out of them.
But today we're actually drinking the white tea, so I haven't given you a vague overview with no real coherent information because we're idiots. We should actually talk about this one that we're drinking.
I want some more.
I want some more also.
Okay, well we can pour it and then we can actually see what it looks like from the pour.
You want me to? Okay.
It kind of looks like water.
Yeah. I'll hold this one up so we can actually see what we're doing. Don't burn my hands.
I'm not.
Thank you. So, I want your impressions and then I'll read what it says on the back of the packet in terms of the flavour and see if anything that we actually think about this matches up to what they say about it.
Light.
It's super light.
Yeah.
I'd say it's super refreshing.
Yeah. I think even slightly more refreshing than hot water.
It's a lot more refreshing than hot water because it doesn't taste remotely like hot water.
No, but if you were like, oh, I want something really refreshing but also warm.
Yeah. It's definitely the most refreshing thing you can drink that's warm, except maybe a really good green tea. It's not got the floral quality of like a green tea. It's a bit drier.
It's a little bit florally though.
I'm going to say it tastes slightly furry, which is dumb because it's a liquid.
It doesn't taste furry.
But it has the thing that you get where you sometimes it leaves your mouth feeling dry, even though it's still wet.
Like if you drank
It's
gin.
a dry flavour, but it's still sweet. It's not the opposite of sweet, but it's dry.
Yeah.
Okay, we've talked total bollocks about this enough. Let's see what it says.
Not much about
Sweet stone.
fruit aroma, see, yeah, and flavour.
I'm just trying to get
Stone
pars.
fruit.
Stone fruit. Yeah.
Stone fruit.
I guess it means fruit that has a stone in it, like a cherry.
Oh, I just thought of like a stone flavour and a fruit flavour.
Yeah, I was actually thinking.
I think it might be more stone than
Yeah, I was
fruit.
going to say, it actually tastes like a stone. That's actually quite a good way of putting it. Like, if
Yeah.
you were to... You lick stones all the time because you're a geologist. But
that tastes kind of like a delicious stone.
tastes like a delicious stone. Heard
But-
it here first, but not salty like a lot of stones.
No, like a delicious one.
I've never actually licked a stone. Is it an enjoyable experience?
Not usually, but this is.
It's
strange.
this is a lot more enjoyable than licking a stone.
Yes.
But it has a similar flavour.
Yes.
Is what we're saying.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
What type of stone? Is it more like a igneous, or is it more like a sedimentary?
Probably a metamorphic.
Metamorphic.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be a sedimentary, because sedimentary would be the ones that are in the sea, and in my brain that means they're the saltiest.
No, you could get like a mudstone, which is okay, but like that gives you a horrible texture, which this doesn't.
No, this gives you a liquid texture.
Yes.
A liquid.
Not like stone.
No.
Maybe it's
Not
like a
like
mudstone, but not like stone.
No.
It reminds you of that colour.
Okay.
But also delicious.
But it's metamorphic though. It's a metamorphic stone.
Heat and pressure.
Yeah.
Yes. We talk such good
So
things.
it's sort of like maybe like a gabbro or a marble, maybe granite.
I think more of a marble than any of those.
If you have granite or let me start that again. If you have granite work surfaces in your kitchen, if you lick them, it's probably what this tastes of.
Smooth.
But much nicer than your work surfaces, unless you just made a really nice pie on them, and then they would taste of pie.
I think the thing about this description that's not right is I don't think it tastes like stone fruit.
It tastes remotely like stone fruit. I don't know what pico tea are talking about when they say it tastes of stone fruit.
Stone. That's what they're saying. Stone, brackets.
Yeah, they missed the comma.
Fruit.
They missed the comma.
Yeah.
I think the thing about what we were saying being wrong was all of it.
No?
That was probably the least helpful review ever.
Well,
but it's really good tea.
We could like talk about the price and all the boring
price?
review stuff, but
I don't remember off the top of my head.
neither do I. That's the thing. I was going to say we can't talk about it because we don't know.
I remember it being about £8.50. Now,
for a bag of...
that was when I bought this a couple of weeks ago. Prices changed, and we will link to the Pico Tea website, and they will have the prices. And it's possible also, I bought this in the shop rather than on their website, so it's possible the web and the shop prices are different. Although probably not greatly. But under £10, but it's only 30 grams. So it's on the expensiver end of things, but it's not like when you're looking at like a first flush Darjeeling, which it can be like £80 for 50 grams.
No. So basically what we're saying is Pico Tea will actually tell you things. We're just going to say things.
They said it tastes like stone fruit, and it doesn't.
Yeah, that's true.
We're better than the description on the back, that's what we're saying.
Well, yeah, we're better than those 3 sentences. We'll give you actual tea advice, and then they'll tell you the price.
We should also probably point out that you make this at 70 degrees. Now,
not 100.
I'm pretty vague about that. I tend to boil less water than you need, and then top it up with like a bit more, and then pour from a height onto your tea leaves, which oxygenates the water as well. Just
well,
because.
that kind of brings us on to the most important part of tea.
Yeah, tea is only the second most important ingredient, of course. The most important ingredient being the water. We're quite lucky though.
Yeah.
In fact, we're super lucky because we live in Glasgow, and Edinburgh, depending on where we're living. We have really good water sources here. It just comes out of a big lake. In fact, it comes out of Loch Catherine. Yeah. If you live in England, south Manchester,
Yeah.
get a water filter, because otherwise you'll get all limey stuff. And if you live in London,
Oh, and it breaks your kettle after.
go and buy some Scottish water that's in a bottle.
A big bottle, because then it'll last for like a day.
It's really bad buying bottled water.
I know
It's really environmentally
Don't do
damaging.
it. Don't do it.
Unless you're in London.
Don't do it.
Because otherwise, if you're a man, you'll get gynecomastia from drinking all the estrogen in the tap water.
And your tea will taste bad.
Mostly your tea will taste bad. I mean, I don't think most people really care that much about getting a big pair of tits. But
I think
your
quite a lot of people
tea
care.
tasting... Well, I would care a lot more about my tea tasting bad.
You care a lot about everything. Just like, London,
Yeah.
what have you done?
What have you done?
A lot.
Goodbye!
I think we're done now.
No, a normal mug if you're a tiny little elf person.
Is this size?